let's. Nobody is yet.
Yeah. Just us.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, is it good to be back. We missed you.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't we?
Yes.
It's just like something's missing.
Mm-hmm.
And you are
Like
what it is.
old friends, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's just been life has been a little in the way, but such is life.
Happens.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take care of business.
Yep. Gotta roll
with the punches.
Yeah.
You go literally sometimes.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So, first we'd like to definitely let everyone know that all the past life information, the spiritual philosophy, and the art, and everything that we talk about, you can find on our website. It's all in the links below. You can check it out there. Hi, Purple Blaze.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, speaking of Blaze, it's been tough lately with the fires.
Oh, it's so bad
a lot
outside
of smoke
right now. I think the sun still hasn't broken through.
No, I know. It's like a red sun all the time. Yeah, it's been
I just
pretty
feel
bad.
really sorry. Aloha hoy, Roxanne.
So fun to have our Soul Tribe here and talk. And speak about Soul Tribe. How fun was it? Yeah, yesterday to have Tack here. Wasn't that fun?
Did you guys get to see it on the community? Tack was
I
here.
know. It was so great.
It was. And he brought us some delicious Japanese cheesecake.
And I don't even like cheesecake, and that was really
Chrissy,
good.
Yeah.
That was delicious.
Oh, we're all supposed to wear masks. They've already told us that.
Yeah.
If you have like issues, lung issues or asthma, that kind of thing, you're not supposed to even go outside. So.
Yeah. But it was.
Did you see Tack? That was awesome.
It was just so much fun.
Yeah.
He traveled all the way out here from San Francisco and hung out with us.
He walked the whole way.
Yeah.
It only took him 3 or 4 days because he's pretty quick. I'm joking.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We love it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've already met him in person because of Zoom. And that's what's so great
Chris.
about our online events.
Yeah.
Our evenings with Angus, our classes, everything, our spiritual gatherings. When we can see you on Zoom, it's like you're right there in the room.
Right.
So I feel like we met him already, like he was
of course,
here.
just like all of you.
Exactly.
It would be the same kind of thing. So, he skated there, that's right. With little wings.
So, we do have some things coming up, don't we?
We do.
In a few weeks. Now, also one thing that we should say is that this upcoming weekend, we're not going to be live because of the situation that's going on in my family, but we will be back full force in September.
We will have a video for you, though.
Yes, we will be definitely putting that out.
Yeah.
And so we do have some events that are coming up, and it's going to be really cool. The class on psychic ability, because you're always displaying for us all your psychic ability, and so of course we all want to learn.
Of course, and we all have it. It's that you may not have charted to be a, how would you say it?
A working psychic?
Kind of, because you could say that, using it as your profession, but you still can, you use it in daily life.
Exactly, exactly.
And we want you to have the information so you can figure things out. And then for the big stuff, you can go to your favorite psychic.
Exactly.
Right? Or intuitive, whatever you want to call it.
Hi, Mario.
Hi, Nana, Mario. Hi, Laura.
Hi. Yeah, what else do we have? We have some really fun evenings with Angus coming up. I always love those because you just never know what he's gonna, what message he's gonna give you from the other side.
Yeah.
So the next one is What the F is my, or Where the F, it's kind of the same, right? Is my spark. That one's in September. Followed up in October with Life in Between Lives. And that's really cool because it's like, what do I do on the other side?
Exactly.
That's always just really
It's
interesting.
fascinating, actually.
It is.
What we do.
Because it answers, it's like a part of us. That it answers questions within us. And a lot of times what we chart to go through is going to help hone that for what we do on the other side. So it's another part of it. As you say, another piece of the puzzle.
There you go. And somebody, I saw somewhere, there was a meme that was putting down, utilizing puzzle, putting pieces of the puzzle back. kind of saying that is we never really lose the piece. Of course we don't.
Well,
we
yeah.
don't lose a piece, but we actually put it back and know exactly what it's for.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing wrong with utilizing that analogy.
That's a great point, because sometimes when things happen, we find ourselves in situations, we forget our own power, we forget our own beauty,
Yeah.
we forget, but it's still there. We just have to remember it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so much fun.
I know.
I've missed everybody so much. All right, so without further ado,
B, yay!
Aw, hi B.
And I have to say something first.
This is my Muppet wave.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Okay, go.
Well, I have to. Well, no. How do I say this? Life happens to everybody, right?
Right.
Well, I've been working on things, you know, like the custom jewelry and just custom bracelets and such. And I want to let those people know that ordered, they're done, they're ready. But I dropped a board on my toe,
Oh.
and I've been like, it was bad, you
Guys,
guys.
it was so bad.
Yeah, but it's on the mend. But you know, during that time, I couldn't do anything. I know it was my toe,
Oh.
but
You could have lost your toe. It was a bad injury.
and well, plus it was infected. It got infected because I didn't take care. I've never had a smashed toe before. I didn't know until somebody told me you could lose your toe. I'm like, what? Then I went to the doctor.
Oh, man.
But yeah, hi Eric. So that's why I
Yes.
say the custom sometimes takes a lot longer, but they are on almost the way.
Yeah.
I have to still take them to
And
the.
they're so pretty.
Yeah.
I know
I'm
that.
dying for you guys to get them because they're done.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love what you do with the bracelets,
Yeah.
because not only do you have these beads are beautiful together, but the energy, the power of what they mean, what they give us.
Exactly.
what they
That's
do
mostly
for
what
us.
it's for. Yeah.
Super
Not
cool.
so because it looks good. It means something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that the other ones don't, because you can always make your jewelry mean something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exact. That's true. Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, Vera, do you want to start off with the birthmark or Chris Hemsworth's past life? Easy for me to say.
Well, I wanted to give a shout out first
Awesome.
to Dreamweaver,
Oh.
because she's another caretaker. I kind of want to do, we've talked about wanting to do
Yeah.
shout outs to people that take care of others, that kind of thing. And it's just like, we appreciate you, your family appreciates you, kind of thing. And we know it's challenging, but you know, it's, I call the caretakers extraordinaire, like Roxanne and Cindy and all that, you know, so because it's not an easy thing to do.
No.
My mother was one with her mother. It is challenging, and to still have a family and things like that.
Right.
But that love, that's what helps you through, kind of
Isn't
thing.
that the
So
truth?
blessings to all of you, and it's a shout out to Dreamweaver.
Yay.
Yay, dream. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So do you want to do Chris first? And we'll
Okay.
do the birthmark after that?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody wants to know, Vera, what past life do you pick up on for Chris?
Okay. Well, this morning we were watching a movie as we were getting our makeup on, and it's called In Like Flynn. And I was watching it, I'm going, Chrissy, Chris Hemsworth. And Chrissy's going, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like he was Errol Flynn in a past life. But in this, I mean, they have a lot of similarities. I think I don't really know that much about him except for his movies, right? I don't know much about his personal life, but he was an adventurer. Errol Flynn was an adventurer who is Chris Hemsworth. He did all kinds of, you know, challenging things, seriously.
Gosh, in real life.
Yeah,
I mean,
shot at and going into New Guinea or something. I
Yeah,
can't remember, or Borneo. I can't remember where he would go. He just loved to travel. He liked to go mix with the people. You know, he was just all about that. That was his life. He needed to have that stimulation. But then a producer saw him and knew he would be great for the movies because he didn't need a stunt double. He did all his own stunts.
Oh.
And he was a real kind of adventure type movie star. He always did those, you know, I don't know how do you say it.
Oh my God, you guys, seriously.
Mhm.
When I was watching that movie, I was dying. I mean, he had truly in real life cannibals chasing him and all this stuff.
It wasn't like a fake thing.
Oh
But
my
he was a
gosh.
womanizer. I mean, he, you know, but that back in the day, I mean, people still are, but still. But to me, like in this lifetime, it's like he still has that love for the sea, because that was one of the things that Errol Flynn loved, the ocean. He loved boats, that kind of stuff. And I sometimes see Chris Hemsworth surfing,
Yes.
you know, and Errol Flynn was born in Australia.
I know, the similarities
Yeah.
are amazing.
And in this lifetime, Chris wants a family life. He doesn't want that, you know, but he still has the adventure. He still can travel. He still can do all that stuff. But he's like, you know, he's more of, he's into being with one person and having, you know, a family. Not that Earl didn't, but he had, I think, 3 or 4 wives, and he had 4 children, I believe. And one of them became, that's who I think is, I thought it was going to be his sister. Errol Flynn's sister was Liam.
His
But
brother
it's
in this
not.
life, but it's not.
No, it was, God, who was it? I just said it.
His son?
His son.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait! No, sorry. It was his sister.
It was
Sorry.
his sister.
Yeah. No,
Well-
not his, it wasn't his son, no.
It was his sister.
Yeah.
Because they probably didn't have a lot of time together in that life.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
Well,
did.
growing
I'm just
up, but
wondering.
not, once he went out, he was an
Yeah.
adult, yeah.
That's so neat. And then
Yeah.
they got to be together in this life.
Yeah.
That's so neat.
Yeah, and then I just want to remind you guys, because I know we do celebrities and that kind of thing, but it doesn't mean that a celebrity now is always going to be a celebrity in every lifetime. We all have been someone important.
Right.
You know, it's not just the celebrities, but that's what we focus on, is what it's really affecting the current lifetime. So, and this one is why he chose this life this time, as Chris.
I just think it's
Yeah.
really cool because, first of all, look, he was a real life explorer.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
he became an actor.
Actor.
He's an actor in this life.
Mhm.
He was one of the first action heroes.
Mhm. But one of the things that happened to him when he started just doing movies, he wasn't getting the thrill of life. He wasn't, you know, that kind of thing. So he started drinking. He started taking drugs, you know, because he had back pain from all the stuff that he had to go through when he was on adventures.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
So, I mean, he had, how many times was he shot? How many times was he with a bow and arrow and
Man.
stuff? So, yeah, so he would self-medicate.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And it's amazing. Yeah, so the acting.
In the past life, I'm not talking about current.
Right. One of the first action heroes in this life, total action hero.
Yeah.
And but one of the things that I was like reacting to earlier was like, I never knew what in like Flynn was referring
About,
to.
yeah.
I mean, I knew what it meant generally. I didn't know it meant him being a womanizer and he's in like Flynn,
Flynn,
like
yeah.
you're in like Flynn.
He's good with the ladies kind
And
of thing.
oh
yeah.
my gosh, that makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so he still has the charm.
And that's what
Like you mentioned.
That's what he still has in this life too, because in the past life, that's how he got out of scrapes. Because he would be able, because he was handsome then in the past life as well, but he used his charm to disarm the people that were wanting to fight with him, at least for a little while. Because he
Right.
eventually had to fight everybody, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you just talking about.
And he didn't care about how handsome he was. He didn't see that. He didn't act like he was handsome. I think just like Chris. I don't get that from him, that aura, that like, oh, look at me, I'm so handsome. I don't get that from Chris.
Yeah, he doesn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem so arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I
Oh, I was just gonna. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yay,
Vera! Yeah.
Usually
Like,
it's the other way around. yeah.
score.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just amazing and cool to see the similarities. And he got to come back into this life and have different, you know, parts of his experience, but in a different part of that, a different side of the experience.
Yeah. And he was more into the materials life of earth kind of thing. He wasn't into spirituality in that past life. It was all about satiating
Right.
what he needed in this life, in that past life. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, isn't this in this life? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn I heard that he was like into meditation and stuff, doing
Chris?
things like that. Yeah, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
I could be wrong about that, but I
Okay.
could have sworn I had heard something about doing something for like meditation type of. But I could be wrong. Yeah, right.
I think isn't it for children? Or?
Yeah, to help children with through meditation or with meditation.
I believe you're
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And even though Flynn had, I think, 4 children or something, and you would think the way he acted, but the children still say that he acted like a father. He wasn't like, he was absent a lot, but whenever he was around, he was like daddy.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
So that was cool.
That's really cool. I
Mhm.
just think it's pretty amazing
Yeah.
how. No, he actually wasn't Captain America. He was Thor in the movies in this lifetime. But I
Well,
don't know if
Captain
that's what
America-
he's referring to.
That's Captain America's Chris Evans.
Right.
Yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth was Thor in this life.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking about Hemsworth, not Evans. Yeah.
Thor. Or who plays Thor, right?
Right.
But yeah, that's just amazing. I just think it's a great example because we all know who that is.
Right.
And it's just a great example to see our soul's journey and how we chart the different side of different things.
Exactly.
And of course, he's not going to be always a celebrity
No.
because we all chart lives where we're rulers and then a pauper or
Exactly.
living on the
we
street.
experience everything that we need to, or that we want to experience for our soul, for other people to experience on the other side that don't want to come into life, kind of thing. So, yeah.
It's amazing how, we still have just the same amount of value to our soul if we live on the street than we would if we lived in a palace.
That's why I say you can live an ordinary life in the most extraordinary way. It doesn't have to be, like, oh, the celebrities or people that are famous get it all. You can live it too. I mean, we all
Right.
can.
Right, exactly.
I interrupted you again, little missy.
That is okay. But there was a really cool quote that we had heard that I wanted to share
Oh,
too that
good.
I thought was really awesome. It was in the Bhagavad Gita. It might have even been from the movie. I'm not sure right now. But don't measure the result of your actions. Measure the effort.
Yes.
How
What
cool
movie
is
was
that? It could have, I'm not sure, but
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was that movie. I think it was something from last night. But that's awesome. Because it
Because
might
you
not,
brought it up last night.
yeah, because it might not show in the world in the
Right.
result, but your efforts. You gave it a shot. You might not have won that war. You might have still died, but the effort is what counts. It's awesome.
Look at the people that have had lifetimes. Like I've had a client that was Scott Joplin in a past life, right?
Yeah.
And they were amazing as an entertainer. They composed beautiful music. They were ripped off a lot, and in the end, in that life, they died. He died penniless. I mean, he was even put in a grave with other people, right? So, but in this lifetime, it's different. And then also after he was dead, that's what we're talking about. He became famous. If you listen to The Sting, the movie. Well, listen to The Sting. If you watch the movie The Sting, you can hear his music.
Yeah.
The entertainer. That's what he composed. It was very famous after
Yeah.
that. So everybody started looking up.
They're probably like, okay, stop. No singing.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Okay, so do we want to do Birthmark? And that is going to be our dear, sweet. Go ahead.
Elia?
Uh-huh.
Elia? Or Leah?
Elia or Leah? Yeah.
Robinson. Okay. I have a heart-shaped birthmark on the center of my neck. Maybe it's in the, I'm not sure, but what does that mean?
Okay. So what I got for you, Aaliyah, is that you wanted to remember your father's love, your father's protection. You had a lifetime in Africa with, of course, your father and your family. You were the firstborn, and he had given you, I think when you come of age or something, they give something, and he gave you this beautiful diamond heart-shaped gem. And actually, he found it when he was a little boy. He was a little boy when he found this precious rock. He just called it a rock because it didn't mean anything. The diamond had no value other than it was sparkly and pretty, right? But it didn't get you food. I mean, that's what was important in that lifetime. So whenever he found that heart-shaped diamond, and it was huge. I mean, it fit her like that. It was. She used to wear it like right here.
That's gorgeous.
And then
Wow, that's big too.
yeah. And she used to keep it around her neck, and that's you felt so protected and so loved whenever you had that. So he saw that vision, and he saw you. He saw, when he held up the stone, he saw his future with a
Chills.
daughter. I know, I'm
Oh.
getting chills too. He saw you, he knew what you were going to look like, and he saved that for you. He didn't give it to his wives, he didn't give it to anybody else but you.
Oh.
And you were his firstborn, and he had, of course, other children, but you were always his favorite.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And
so
he used to take you
neat.
around with him everywhere. I mean, and usually you take the son.
Right.
No, he wanted her.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful bond. You know, it was just really amazing. Just, you could see the love whenever he would look at her, you know, and the caring and the protection, that kind of thing. So, so when you subconsciously see that wherever your birthmark is, I don't know if it's here or back here, but wherever you have it, or down here, but you used to wear it up here. And you remember subconsciously that protection and that love, especially when you're feeling vulnerable. You might unconsciously do this, or wherever it is or something. Yeah, and then you remember that, remember that love and that you had with your father. It was awesome. It was really amazing. So kudos
That's
to you.
cool.
Yeah.
I love hearing about the soul's journey of our amazing,
Yeah.
beautiful souls that join us here. It's just amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
So cool. And Sophia, we can definitely add you to the list.
I think they're already on the list.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's just,
perfect.
luck of the draw.
Okay.
So yeah.
Great.
But so Sophia had a really good question, and she wants to know, why do we forget our past lives? What if we promise someone in that past life, whether it's a loved one or a lover, that we will never forget them? Our soul never forgets. Even when we come into life and we don't remember who our past lives were, or past life loves or whatever, they're usually always in your soul tribe. And when you feel a connection to someone, really feel it and see what you get with it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. So, go with that. So, and she said, or is it just part of that lifetime and it doesn't matter? Oh, no, of course it matters. Every lifetime matters, and they all blend in together sometimes.
I couldn't agree more, because you always keep the love.
Right.
The negativity is not something
Great
that we
question.
carry with us. It sometimes there's some memory that might pop up that we might consider negative, but it's just things that we have to work through, right? But the love, we always carry that with us, and we might not recognize that person consciously,
Right.
but like you just stated perfectly, we feel it.
And sometimes it could even
So
be
cool.
you go to somewhere, like you're out in a crowd of people and you pass somebody by and they look at you and you look at them and you connect and you
Yeah.
smile, and it's like, you've seen them before, you've been with them before, so that's it. It could be just like that. It's fleeting. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to always have them intricate in your life in a future life. You do sometimes, of course, but not always.
And it's amazing how we chart that
Yep.
for a reason. It might be something that we just need to have a soul fill up.
A
We
soul
don't-
connection.
Yeah, we don't realize it
Uh-huh.
consciously, but we'll
Right.
feel it.
Yeah.
And you can meet people, and then as you...
Because that's what I picture her doing. She was going down with a crowded street, and then she did that to somebody. I don't know if you remember it or not, or it's going to happen. But yeah, it's just like that. So
That's neat.
yeah, she always has good questions.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, she does have good questions. But yeah, it's just amazing how sometimes over time too, when an individual is in your life, and you might not realize it right away, but you feel something. But as time grows,
Or a pet. Even
Yeah.
a pet.
you feel this, and you might have reoccurring type of experiences together, and because of your past life connection, it really helps you both in this lifetime.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, lots of things to read.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Lori had that connection with a Buddhist monk. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And then she married a
amazing.
husband because she thought she was supposed to marry him because they were married in a past life. I think that's what you said.
Oh,
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna make it in this life. There's
Yeah.
always things that you work through, work out, and it sometimes doesn't mean together
Yes.
always. Yeah.
you know, and sometimes I just wanted to add too is that we can really feel a strong chemistry, but it doesn't always mean that it's a good chemistry from a past life.
Yeah. It
I
could be
know,
things you have
experienced
to
that.
work out.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Many
Talk
times.
about those. Oh man, didn't know it at the
Yeah.
time. It was not a good past life experience.
Exactly.
But that's okay. It's still good to go down that road because that's what we charted to work it
Yeah.
out and to overcome that challenge, whatever it is.
Exactly.
So that's the beauty
Keep
about
those good questions coming in. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
that's the beauty about having lifetimes after lifetimes.
Yes, it could be anybody. It could be your teacher. It could be, like we said, anybody walking down the street. I've like that one lady that stopped me in the grocery store and said,
Yeah.
I know you. Here's an angel pin.
Speaking of that,
Uh-huh.
sometimes it is an actual angel that manifests as a person. So we feel this something, but we're connecting with our angel.
Yeah,
That's
because
manifesting.
it really was an angel pin.
Yeah.
But it could happen like that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We find different ways for us to rejuvenate, to fill up our spiritual energy, our batteries kind of thing. So we have these little gems that we get
beautiful.
to experience, to keep us going.
Absolutely. God is still with us.
Yes,
You
always.
know, and our other
they
side,
both are.
the angels, our loved ones, our spirit guides, our master teachers are still walking right there
Exactly.
with us through our life.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, this was so much fun today.
I know.
Guys, thank you for joining us. And is there anything else that you wanted to share? Vera?
No, I don't think so.
I can't wait until someday when we have a center and more of you can come and visit us like Tack did
Yes.
yesterday.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I
Oh
can't
my
wait.
gosh.
I can't wait. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah, that's what we just talked about. Yeah, Melissa, we can. Yeah. Yep.
Because sometimes we'll have a past life where we did not get to have enough time with that
Right.
person. So that happens too.
So we have to continue that,
yeah.
whatever we wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Timothy Lisbon.
Yay! Hi,
Yay!
Give Melissa a big hug for us.
Yes. Almost made it in time and we're all ready to
Yeah,
go,
I
mister. Yeah. But yeah, Tack, whenever he came, gave us so many ideas that we're going to be doing with you guys. It's
Yeah.
going to be amazing.
I know. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
Very excited.
yeah.
I know.
So that'll be cool. And that's going to include a lot of you and a lot of you, Tim Lisbon. Yeah. You're always in the right place at the right time. So no worries about that. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
yeah. Well, do you have
All
anything
right.
else?
Nope. Just we love you all. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.
We're going to do tarot card in another,
Another video.
Right.
Yes.
so you'll get it.